November 13th, 2019. Memorial of St. Francis Xavier Cabrini, Virgin.
A reading from the Book of Wisdom. Hear, O kings, and understand. Learn, you magistrates of the earth's expanse. Hearken, you who are in power over the multitude, and lord it over throngs of people. Because authority was given you by the Lord, and sovereignty by the Most High, who shall probe your works and scrutinize your counsels? Because, though you were ministers of his kingdom, you judged not rightly, and did not keep the law, nor walk according to the will of God. Terribly and swiftly shall he come against you, because judgment is stern for the exalted. For the lowly may be pardoned out of mercy, but the mighty shall be mightily put to the test. For the Lord of all shows no partiality, nor does he fear greatness, because he himself made the great as well as the small, and he provides for all alike. But for those in power, a rigorous scrutiny impends. To you, therefore, O princes, are my words addressed, that you may learn wisdom and that you may not sin. For those who keep the holy precepts hallowed shall be found holy, and those learned in them will have ready a response. Desire therefore my words, long for them, and you shall be instructed. The word of the Lord.
The responsorial psalm. The response is, Rise up, O God, bring judgment to the earth. Defend the lowly and the fatherless. Render justice to the afflicted and the destitute. Rescue the lowly and the poor. From the hand of the wicked deliver them. Rise up, O God, bring judgment to the earth. I said, You are gods, all of you sons of the Most High. Yet like man you shall die, and fall like any prince. Rise up, O God, bring judgment to the earth.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke. As Jesus continued his journey to Jerusalem, he traveled through Samaria and Galilee. As he was entering a village, 10 lepers met him. They stood at a distance from him and raised their voices, saying, Jesus, Master, have pity on us. And when he saw them, he said, Go, show yourselves to the priests. As they were going, they were cleansed, and one of them, realizing he had been healed, returned, glorifying God in a loud voice. And he fell at the feet of Jesus and thanked him. He was a Samaritan. Jesus said in reply, 10 were cleansed, were they not? Where are the other 9? Has none but this foreigner returned to give thanks to God? Then he said to him, Stand up and go. Your faith has saved you. The Gospel of the Lord.
This is Catholic Daily Reflections for Wednesday of the 32nd week in Ordinary Time. Today's reflection is entitled, Passionate and Humble Gratitude. And one of them, realizing he had been healed, returned glorifying God in a loud voice. And he fell at the feet of Jesus and thanked him. He was a Samaritan. This leper is one of the 10 that Jesus healed as he traveled through Samaria and Galilee. He was a foreigner, not a Jew, and was the only one to return to Jesus to offer thanks for his healing. Note that there are 2 things this Samaritan did once he was healed. First, he returned glorifying God in a loud voice. This is a significant description of what happened. He did not just return to say thank you. Rather, his gratitude was expressed in a very passionate way. Try to imagine this leper shouting and praising God out of a sincere and deep gratitude. Second, this man fell at the feet of Jesus and thanked him. Again, this is no small act on the part of this Samaritan. The act of falling at Jesus' feet is another sign of his intense gratitude. It's not only that he was excited, he was also deeply humbled by this healing. This is seen in the act of humbly falling down at the feet of Jesus. It shows that this leper humbly recognized his unworthiness before God for this act of healing. It's a beautiful gesture which acknowledges that gratitude is not enough. Instead, profound gratitude is necessary. profound and humble gratitude must always be our response to the goodness of God. Reflect today upon your approach to the goodness of God. Of the 10 who were healed, only this one leper manifested the right attitude. The others may have been grateful, but not to the extent that they should have been. How about you? How deep is your gratitude toward God? Are you fully aware of all that God does for you every day? If not, seek to imitate this leper, and you will discover the same joy that he discovered. Let us pray. Lord, I pray that I may daily turn to you in deep and total gratitude. May I see all that you do for me every day, and may I respond with wholehearted thanksgiving. Jesus, I trust in you.